Taurus, welcome. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Tina, and we're here today to do your weekly reading. This is for August 18th through the 24th, 2024. We're going to start off by pulling a card from the Inner Peace deck. And I love this deck. It's really beautiful messages. But what is cool about it is that each of these cards come with a divine assignment, which I'm going to read for you. And should you choose to, that can be your assignment or your goal for the week. So let's just dive in, see what the cards have to say for you. Please show me the message that most would benefit Taurus for this coming week. We're going to stop right there. There we go. This is so weird. Okay. I keep pulling this card out. We pulled it several times. And the thing that is crazy is that this card came out. If you're a subscriber, I pull a daily oracle message for the collective, and this was the card I pulled today, and it has come out several times. And these cards move around, they shuffle, I pull them randomly, so it's all random. This card has come out for several of the signs, and it came out for the collective today. Now, it might not be, depending on when you watch this video, it might not be today's card, but I pulled it today for the collective. Anyway, let me read it to you. It just gives me a little giggle that I got this one again. Come together. We need each other. Where have you been separating yourself or pushing against others and the world? Okay, let me read you your divine assignment. I should have it memorized now, though. Okay, here we go. Has part of your life become isolated in a bubble because you have surrounded yourself with a worldview that supports and reinforces your own beliefs? If so, this separation is causing you even more despair. The true you, your spirit and best self, needs diversity, contrast, connection, and unity. This is an invitation to accept and allow for differences. We are all one and need each other. Strive for unity. This is the world your soul truly wants to live in. So this card is kind of a two-parter. Take it especially how it resonates to you. If you've been in hermit mode, it's kind of your wake-up call to maybe time to join the rest of the world again. I can certainly relate to that for myself. It also is a reminder that all of our differences are beautiful. Okay, live and let live, and embrace everybody's differences. So yeah, beautiful. And really interesting that we're pulling that again. Okay, Taurus, let's dive into tarot. Okay, the intention is set for this to be a love reading, and that can be anything: relationships, singles, situationship, no contact. We're just going to let the cards direct us where we're going on this reading. And if the cards decide we're going somewhere completely different, we'll do that too. This is also my time to remind you that this is for the general collective of Taurus. So that means it's for a lot of you, and it's impossible to tap into everybody's energy here. So if it doesn't resonate, don't try to make something fit that doesn't. Just leave it behind for the person it's meant for. But it's also my time to remind you that I offer personal readings, and I just opened a brand new Etsy store where I have 3 different readings available for purchase, and they're always affordable year round. But since I just opened the store, I have a discount code in my description that you can take advantage of. So it's just for August. So grab that if you want a personal reading. Let's dive in. Okay, please show me the energy surrounding the sign of Taurus for love this week, this coming week. What is the energy for love in Taurus? Right there. Okay. Okay, let's take a peek at these cards before we pull more. Okay, first card out, 5 of Wands, second card out, Queen of Swords. All right, third card out, Ace of Wands. Okay, so you've been feeling maybe a little conflict, little battle, little arguments, something of that sort. Something's going on. This might also be energy that's flowing in from previous weeks. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see where the cards take us. Queen of Swords energy. You might be cutting that out. Queen of Swords comes in. Either you're going to embody this or somebody else's, this energy. Don't pay attention to gender. It doesn't matter to the vibe of the card. But Queen of Swords is a no-nonsense queen. She is logical. She makes choices and decisions based on the facts and not a whole lot of emotion. She just looks at the situation very clear and makes a very concise action, and she cuts out what no longer serves her. I think it's going to be a positive change because you have the Ace of Wands here, which is a new beginning or new opportunity. The Wands are exciting energy, passionate, creative. So let's pull some more cards and see where this reading is taking us. Okay, Taurus, bottom of the deck. Oh, we have another 5. We have the 5 of Swords. Bottom of the deck is kind of that subtle undercurrent of energy, which I think it kind of coincides with how I was feeling. A lot of times this bottom of the deck card is energy that's kind of flowing in from previous weeks. 2 5s. Now the 5 of Swords is kind of, it can be an internal conflict, but it can be betrayal, can be a war of the words. So despite having the double 5s here, it's transitional. Sometimes times of transition for you have a little roughness or a little coarse, but they're pushing you over into the new energy. So, we have the 7s. Did I mention a betrayal? We might have a little bit of that here. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I mentioned this right off the bat. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords, it has kind of 2 meanings for me. It's the straightforward, most used meaning is kind of deceit, betrayal, lying, cheating, stealing kind of thing. It can also be my card sometimes of when it's not always, for me, it's not always totally negative. Sometimes it's symbolic for me is when you recognize it's time to cut your losses and run, the cut and run card. You can see this individual is picking up whatever they can and walking out that gate. So we're going to kind of decipher, we're going to see where we feel this is. But it might be, since you're in this 5 of Swords, it could be that somebody was betraying you. And curiously enough, with that betrayal, we have 3 of Pentacles. That is kind of the collaboration card. Can be working together on a project or a situation with somebody else, but usually it means it's coming together with in some actual tangible way with somebody else. And then we close off the reading here with the Knight of Pentacles. Now I will tell you, and I love that it's underneath this Ace of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles is actually, it's the least exciting knight. I will tell you that. It's the least exciting because it's the slowest moving, but it's my favorite to get in a love reading because it's that long-term offer. It's the stable offer. And it's an offer. This knight comes in and it means what it says and says what it means. It has a lot of follow through. So I like it for that reason. It's boring. It's not exciting. It's not like a Knight of Wands coming in and woo, passionate and crazy, but it's stable. It has longevity, which is really nice. I like that this is here underneath this Ace of Wands. Let's pull some clarifiers and see if we can kind of figure out a little more to this story here. Where there's some gaps in this story that I want to fill in. Please show me more about this Ace of Wands. Please help me understand the Ace of Wands, please. Seven of Cups. Mm. Oh, interesting. This is, I read this deck in the upright, and I will, okay, I have decks that I read in reverse and upright, and decks that I read in the upright. I read this in the upright, so, and I'll only take something in the reverse if I feel like it, but we're going to note this, okay? We're going to note it. I feel like it's in the upright with this ace. Okay, so we have, I feel like Seven of Cups can have dual meanings. In this instance and in this deck, it's usually just kind of about options, seeing options in the broadest sense. In this deck, and I feel like in association with this card, it's about you dreaming, the things you've dreamed of, all the options. I love this deck. It's the cat. There's this little cat sleeping, and he's just fantasizing, dreaming. He's dreaming about a beautiful little white kitten, a mouse, catnip, yarn, all the things cats love and desire. And so it's kind of this card of fantasizing about all the possibilities. And then we got this Wheel of Fortune. So let me kind of tell it to you both ways. Now the Wheel of Fortune upright is divinely guided change. When the Wheel of Fortune turns, it's turning in your favor. It means that something is kind of moving, it's shifting into your favor here. And that's why I feel like it should be upright with this Ace of Wands. Now in reverse, it can mean that you're holding back, you're keeping this wheel from turning. That could be it too. I am actually going to put it like this here, okay? As a reminder that for some of you, it's a wake-up call for you to say, hey, I need to pay attention. I need to let this happen. Actually, for all of you, let it happen. It's supposed to happen. It's a good thing, okay? But some of you need to get out of your own way with it, okay? Some of you need to get out. It's what you've been dreaming of. You got to get out of your own way. Let's pull some more clarifiers. What is this? What is the Seven of Swords, please? Show me more about the Seven of Swords. What is the Seven of Swords? I did get a little flash of the Star card. I didn't feel compelled to pull it, but it did make a little peek-see. King of Pentacles. I'm not going to comment on that until I get this, okay? Please show me more of this Three of Pentacles. What is the Three of Pentacles, please? Okay, we have the Fool. Okay, so for some of you, I'm just going to say this might have been a third-party situation that you were in. The reason why you're feeling this, and then there's kind of this betrayal here. King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles can mean different things. In its best form, the King of Pentacles is successful, driven, in control of his day-to-day life, his or her. Don't pay attention to gender. Success. It can also mean, when it's paired with something like this in your relationship reading, it's kind of a card for me that indicates that somebody is in a relationship. The person you're involved with was married or in a long-term relationship. It's usually long-term. So did you take a leap of faith here? You have the Three of Pentacles here. Did you take the leap of faith here in something where you promised something and it didn't come through? Let me pull a card for this too. I'm thinking you're cutting it out. Please show me more about this Knight of Pentacles, please. Well, we have another ace. Okay. Some of this might be past energy for a lot of you. I think you have chosen, or you're in the midst of choosing, to cut out what no longer serves you. Okay? There was some sort of betrayal. If it's your story that this, and let me remind you that a third party situation can also be, especially with this King card, it can mean that the person was involved, but it can also mean that their primary focus is their work and their career, and you're an option to them below that. So take it how it resonates, okay? But I feel like you took a leap of faith into something. It's caused you a lot of conflict. You feel betrayed, and you are choosing to cut it out of your life, or you already have. This could have happened. I'm feeling like, especially with this on the bottom of the deck, that maybe this has already happened, or it's just a long-standing thing. But this is saying you've dreamt of more. You want that passionate new start. You want it, and the wheel will turn in your favor. There is something coming for you here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. I pulled a clarifier on this because I wanted to see if it was related to this or something different. No, it's a new opportunity. So now you have two aces right on top of each other. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Passion, excitement, longevity, stability. So I think if you allow this wheel to turn for yourself, you get out of your own way and you allow this wheel to turn. If you haven't already cut what doesn't serve you, cut it out. Cut what no longer serves you, so that this wheel can turn into your favor. And so for those of you that it actually was meant to be reversed, it means you haven't done this yet. Okay? For those of you that have done this, it's telling me, that's why I kind of put it here for both of you, both of you groups here. If you've already done this, the wheel wants to turn in your favor here, and it's going to. For those of you that have not cut out what doesn't serve you anymore, you're preventing this wheel from turning. Okay? Don't prevent that. You have a new beginning. This Knight of Pentacles with a long offer will come in for you. Let's pull some advice or guidance. Please show me 3 cards, advice and guidance for this week for the sign of Taurus. Queen of Cups. King of Pentacles again. King of Swords. Okay. We got 2 kings and a queen here for your guys. So this is I think this is just going to, you thought this was something. This person, you thought it was a great thing for you. You feel betrayed. It's not long. It's saying we're getting more of this, there's not 2 in this. We're using one deck. There's not 2 queen of swords, but there's a king of swords. It's saying you need to embody this, that this was not what you thought. You need to get out of this Queen of Cups energy. Even though it felt really good for a while, you took the leap, but this person was not available to you. Cut what no longer serves you unemotionally. I mean, of course you're going to feel emotion. It's you've been inhabiting maybe the Queen of Cups energy, but it's time to look at things objectively. As soon as you embody, see how this laid right on top of here? As soon as you embody this King and Queen of Cups, that wheel is going to start turning into your favor. Taurus, I hope this was helpful. If it was, give me a thumbs up or leave a comment. I'd love to hear your own personal experiences. And if you haven't yet, if you choose to subscribe, that would be wonderful. Until next time, thank you for joining me.